Tonnerre de Zeus is a large wooden roller coaster at Parc Astérix, and it is one of the best roller coasters in the park. It stands 98 feet or 30 meters tall, has over 4,000 feet or 1,200 meters of track, and reaches a top speed of 52 miles per hour or 84 kilometers per hour. And Tonnerre de Zeus is a powerhouse, packed with some great ejector airtime over a long ride duration. There are even some surprises throughout the ride. This is our full-length, in-depth review of Tonnerre de Zeus and our comments about what you can expect when you go to Parc Astérix to ride this massive wooden roller coaster. Now, let's meet the king of the gods, Zeus. Tonnerre de Zeus originally opened at Parc Astérix in 1997 as Tonnerre de Zeus, which translates to the Thunder of Zeus. Originally built by Custom Coasters International or CCI, Tonnerre de Zeus opened as only the second wooden roller coaster in France. The first was Anaconda at Walligator Grand Est. Tonnerre de Zeus operated as one of only two wooden roller coasters in France until Parc Astérix operator Compagnie des Alpes debuted Timber, a smaller-scale gravity group wooden roller coaster at Walibi-Rhône Alps in 2016. Following Timber's success, Parc Astérix brought in the gravity group in 2019 to renovate Tonnerre de Zeus. Over the course of a three-phase project, which concluded in 2021, the gravity group replaced 85% of the coaster's track and structure. The gravity group also reprofiled certain sections of the ride and replaced its trains with new Timberliner trains. As part of the revitalization process, Tonnerre de Zeus would open as Tonnerre de Zeus, a sort of sequel to the original ride. Tonnerre de Zeus is located towards the very back of Parc Astérix in the Grèce Antique section of the park. To get to the ride from the park's entrance, you take a left past Parc Astérix River Rapid rides, Ramos and Rapidus, and into the Grèce Antique section. You walk past Pegasus Express, underneath Discobalix, the park's highly themed Zamperla Disco flat ride, and around the lagoon into Tonnerre de Zeus's main plaza. As you approach the ride, you will see a large statue of Zeus holding his signature lightning bolt, the ride's Greek temple-themed station, and the ride's massive wooden ride structure. To enter the queue, you walk directly underneath Zeus and into the ride's queue line. And as you make your way to the station, you walk underneath, around, and inside Tonnerre de Zeus's final few ride elements. When you reach this station, you will not see much additional theming other than the Greek temple theming, but you will see one of Tonnerre de Zeus's two 14-car, 28-passenger trains. As previously mentioned, these trains are the Gravity Group's Timberliner trains, which you can find on many of the company's newer coasters. And these trains are actually quite comfortable and have quite a large lap bar. Despite its size, the lap bar does not move once locked into its position. And this lap bar positioning is quite nice once the ride actually begins. Once you have boarded your train, secured your lap bar, and cleared dispatch, you proceed out of the station along some straight track and towards the lift hill to start your ride. At the top of the lift hill, you take an unbanked right-hand turn and start plummeting down to Tonnerre de Zeus's first drop. While you will not get much airtime towards the front of the train, you will get absolutely yanked out of your seat if you are towards the back of the train. As you go down the first drop, you fly directly through a tunnel and up into an oscillating banked right-hand turn. If you have done Great White at Maurice Piers, this banked right-hand turn feels similar, though Tonnerre de Zeus takes its turn much more aggressively. And that is the best word to describe Tonnerre de Zeus. As you come off that turn, you fly up into a 90-degree wave turn, which gives a good amount of floater airtime, followed by a left-hand banked turn and up over an ejector bunny hill. And you will get a nice ejector pop if you are towards the front of the train. You then enter a low-to-the-ground, rightward banked turnaround up over an airtime hill. And you will get some good airtime coming off of this airtime hill while heading towards the back of the train. You fly over another bunny hill, which gives another good ejector pop, followed by another airtime hill. And this airtime hill gives a strong moment of airtime. You go up another airtime hill, followed by a climb up into a right-hand banked turnaround. You fly over a series of airtime hills, which get some great moments of ejector airtime before taking a left-hand banked turnaround. You then bank towards the right and then go into another tunnel. Unlike the first tunnel, this tunnel has awesome lightning and thunder effects as you fly through Zeus's thunder. At the end of the tunnel, you go over a subtle airtime hill and into a left-hand banked turn up over a rightward banking airtime hill. If you are sitting on the left side of the train, you will experience a weak pop of ejector airtime. As you come off that airtime hill, you go over another ejector hill before flying into a left-hand banked 256-degree helix, which gives some good laterals, followed by the final brake run, thus completing your ride. As previously mentioned, Tonnerre de Zeus is an aggressive roller coaster. It combines good laterals with incredible airtime to make one great ride. That said, Tonnerre de Zeus is not a perfectly smooth roller coaster. Some of the valleys in between those airtime hills definitely have a slight amount of jackhammering. That jackhammering evens out though when you consider just how smooth those turns and the wave turn are. The Gravity Group did an excellent job retracking and even reprofiling sections of this roller coaster. Tonnerre de Zeus is a powerhouse. Since the lap bar on the Timberliner trains does not adjust further down during the ride, you will definitely get some great airtime, especially while sitting towards the back of the train. And that is where this ride shines. You get some great floater airtime coming off the first drop and the larger airtime hills, and some great ejector airtime as you fly over those bunny hills. While the front row offers some good airtime moments going into those airtime hills, the back row is on another level. There is one thing about Tonnerre de Zeus that merits mentioning. When it reopened after the Gravity Group renovation, Tonnerre de Zeus opened with a backward-facing seat for the very back row. This seat was an upcharge during the 2022 season. The park made it free for the 2023 season, but the park removed the backward seat for the 2024 season, opting for conventional Timberliner trains. This removal definitely sucked given just how crazy the backward seat was, especially for first-time riders who did not know much about the layout. While it would have been nice to experience the backwards facing seat, Tonnerre de Zeus's regular back row ride is still great. And this coaster's length feels long enough given its aggressiveness. Overall, Tonnerre de Zeus is an amazing wooden roller coaster and is easily top 3 at Parc Astérix. It might also be one of the best roller coasters in Europe, backwards facing seat or not. That CCI layout is awesome and a testament of just how good CCI really was at combining strong airtime with great laterals. For our final score, we give Tonnerre de Zeus an 8.5 out of 10. This coaster is definitely a top tier roller coaster in Europe, and it is crazy that this ride was even better at one point. If only we could have experienced that backwards seat and the ride was just a little smoother. So, let us know in the comments below if you have ridden Tonnerre de Zeus at Parc Astérix, and if so, what you think about it. And if you enjoyed this video or are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for more coaster content like this. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more coaster reviews and amusement park content coming soon to Coaster Adventures, and we hope to see you in the next one.